All right. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Uh, Normally, this would be Lost Odyssey hours over on VPriz's channel, but that's on every other week these days. So I've decided we're going to do another Master Duel stream. I still have enough stuff sitting around to do another deck build, and so that's kind of the main focus I want to go for today. Is see what we can do with we got about, what do I have, 5,000-ish? Let's jump on in. We only have 5,000-ish gems, and that should, with the core of kind of like solid generic cards I have, as long as we're not building a deck that's heavily ultra rare based, be something we can build with. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do a couple games, let people get in, and then kind of talk about what we want to build, see if there's something people in the chat want to go for. If there's some sort of specific deck that comes up, or just something that catches my fancy. That's how we got the trains last time, is we started talking about despots, and then all of a sudden urgent schedule came up, and I'm like, wait a minute, but actually, what if I build this secret other deck? Speaking of which, let's go give that one a run. Change text. Where's my lightning storm? Why is it not in this? Yeah, okay. Knock that out for now. Yeah, made it up to gold 1 now. Football has been doing well. I've been playing this and Oz on and off. Oh, I've got to show you the greatest replay in the world. Ah, sweet. They're forcing me to go second, which is good for trains, because trains want to just kill you from full. This is a good hand for it. This is a hand that can pull it off if they don't have much of a start. Okay, hero lives. This is going to summon an Elemental Hero Stratos from the deck. Elemental Hero Stratos, as a special summon, is going to grab a hero monster from the deck to the hand. This is likely Ferris. We're not going to stop them here because I want to stop them on Ferris instead, I believe, because then they'll be locked. Oh, they're just searching the malicious. I guess so they can discard to the Ferris that they already have. Okay, there's the Ferris. You're an acronym? It could be. I think I'm still okay negating on Ferris here, but I'm starting to think this isn't going to be as good a choke point as others. Because they already have malicious in rotation, they already have multiple pieces of material. This just cuts off a Shadow Mist line. I'm very sorry that doesn't do anything. But please, go to 3,000. Banishing or destroying a spell trap does not negate it. Alright, so now they've got 3 material to work with. They probably are going into like a Cross Crusader line. Prisoner Arc, thank you very much for the sub. They've got the pot of greed. Okay, so there's Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader. Summon a Destiny Hero from the graveyard. That gets back Malicious. So now they have 4 material, but again... Actually, I don't know if they're locked under fair, so I think I negated that. So Cross Crusader locks them. Okay. No, locks when they summon. Also, you cannot special summon the turn you activate other than hero monsters. There's the lock. So they're going to grab another Stratos, which means they're playing for a long game here. Set 1 pass. You're dead. Hero has a lot of link support. I thought they were going to go into from Cross Crusader into the trio. All right, so let's go. Hello, hello. Stream doing Ty yesterday was my favorite. Thanks. Glad to hear it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play heavy forward. The search is an infinite track, and it's me trying to bait out something from our opponents. Right now, I'm just trying to bait our opponent into taking actions. They have that back row. They have some cards in hand. I want them to do things. I want them to blink. Effect activation. All right. That's enough bait. Urgent schedule. This has got it. Their hand is Stratos and an unknown. Do they have the Ash? No. We're going to grab Ruffian Railcar. And Derek Crane. This is a 4. This is a 10. No, I do not want to activate the Ruffian Rail. That means they take no battle damage. We want to kill them this turn. Yeah, they have some sort of interaction. We know it. They're sitting on something. Super Poly. Okay. What's your move with Super Poly? Discard a Lightning Storm? What can you can use attributes. So they can fuse like this, plus like an Earth, to try to get me off of, No, they're bored instead. Elemental Hero Sunriser. Special summon, add 1 Miracle Fusion. The game is over, okay. Anyway, let's effect activation. Let's end this. There's no reason to draw this out here. Their hand is known quantities. It's Miracle Fusion and Stratos. We're going to go ahead and go into Super Dreadnought. This is a rank 10. Derek Crane and Bullet Train into Rail Cannon Gustav Max. Detach from Gustav Max. Derek Crane on detach will blow up a card. All right, there's no again, we know their hand. There's no reason to even go and leave it. Let's just kill them here. They already have their life points. Their hand is 2 node cards. So I think we were still fine there. If they had Super Polyed and gotten rid of my Earth attribute on play, we could have used the Switchyard, discarding our in-hand Harvester. The Switchyard can discard a card to go grab an Earth Machine for us to work with. And then we could work from there off of a Pegasus. All right. Oh, okay. I want to show you. So I save duels that I think are really funny. I need to show you a duel I had that was like one of the most incredulous duels I've ever had. Yeah, this loss up here in gold 4. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready for this. Okay. They're on the play. I'm playing Cosmo. This is a pretty good Cosmo hand because I can mulligan most of it, and it has Farm Girl going into Dark Destroyer or Slip Rider. Great hand. Great enough. Anyway. Set 3. Pass. Alright, draw phase. I draw E-Telly, they're dead. E-Telly here, this is I have them dead in combat. We E-Telly, we can bounce this in, we bounce this in. Anyway, Banquet of Millions. Banish any number of cards from your extra deck face down, and banish the same number of random cards face down from your opponent's extra deck until the end of turn, until the end phase. So basically, they give up their extra deck to make my extra deck off for the turn. Cool. Anyway, I'm activating DD Dynamite. Inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each of their cards removed from play. That's 15. Also, response to DD Dynamite. Banish one normal trap from your deck and set a card with the same name from your deck. You can activate it this turn. Oh, look. I'll banish a DD Dynamite. Set a DD Dynamite. 4,500. 4,500. I love it. This rules. That's like, just, there you go. Was there any possible counterplay to that from my end? Not in that hand, no. Not in my hand. In the game, if somebody draws that good, sorry, I think you're just dead. Like, because that was, they drew two, like, you know, 3 unsearchable cards, right? They drew, like, I guess not unsearchable. They drew 2 DD Dynamite in the way to get you to 15 cards. It is funny because my extra deck is 15 cards I don't use. The extra... Would Ash have stopped the Trap Tricks one? No, I don't believe so. Ash... Because Ash stops card from deck to hand, card from deck to grave, and special summon from deck. Now, it sounds like that should be, you know, deck to hand, deck to grave, deck to field, but it's not. Yes, there are hand traps that stop effect damage. You're not main decking those in best of 1. You can do it though. That'd be more of a sideboard option, I suppose, if that was a thing you were afraid of. But yeah, I wanted to show that one off because I thought it was extremely funny. A format would have to be super fucked for you to want to be main decking that. And a double O. Double O I never finished because I didn't want to spend 6 ultras on limiter removal and such. This format is best of one weirdness. I'm not willing to like. I just take those losses, you know? Because I'm not gonna main cards that like do nothing against the other 90% of my matchups. Alright, so we're going second. That's okay for Cosmo, but not the, if our opponent is actually on something like Drytron, Tri-Brigade, one of the better setup decks. Ooh, and no disruption in hand. Okay. So if they're on a strong setup deck, we probably are out of this. If they're on set 3 pass, we're fine. Or they're on Gear Town. Alright. Hell yeah. I'm here for respecting my opponent and only respecting my opponent. You can discard a card to add an Ancient Gear Golem or a card that lists Ancient Gear Golem and its text to your hand. They discarded Ancient Gear Fist. What the hell? Hell yeah. If this card attacks, it has the can't spell trap. If it leaves play because of opponent's card effect. Don't ever kill this. Do not ever kill this. If this card leaves its owner's control because of an opponent's card effect, special summon up to 3 Ancient Gear Golems from your hand. Alright. Also, don't want to kill this. So, we can't get over this with Cosmo Girl. I think we have to get over it with Forerunner. It's annoying. We also don't want to Slip Rider. Slip Rider here would kill the field spell, but the field spell is floats an Ancient Gear monster from Deckhand or Grave. So we're just gonna summon. You know what they searched, by the way? Ancient Gear Fusion. Sure. Set 2, we should be fine. This is... So, Ancient Gear Golems have 3,000 attack, so this isn't big enough. If you pass turn from main phase, the intervening phases still happen? No. If you go from main phase to end, battle phase does not occur. You never go into battle if you go from main 1 to end. See? Draw phase, standby, main 1, end. It never happened. You're dead then, right? I can kill you from... With this hand, I'm pretty sure I can kill you from double your life total. Correct, if you never go to battle phase, you can't get evenly matched. You know, or something like that. Or if your opponent has a Exciton Knight. I'll pull up the card afterwards. Would be a good reason to never go to battle. We want... Effect activation. Slam it. Slam it. And this stops some sort of a weird effect. That's Cosmo. Sadly, our opponent just didn't have the material to go into their Ancient Gear Golem fusion. I love Ancient Gear nonsense. Ooh, a level up. That's nice. Anyway, let me quick, I was gonna say, so the question on the table was, like, you can go from your main one to end phase, right? And you don't need to, you don't need to go to battle. Why would you do that? Excite, that's gotta be enough. Here's Evil Storm Excites on Night. This card was a Hell Dude and a half. This extremely common rider dude. Once per chain during your opponent's main phase, during your main phase or your opponent's battle phase. If your opponent has more cards in hand than field than you, quick effect, defense material, destroy all other cards in the field. If you never go to your own battle phase, your opponent can't quick effect this at you. They have to use it on their main, which means they can't do the no further damage this turn on your turn to make it nothing. So it's a really weird way to play around Excites on Night, but if you never go to battle, your opponent can't quick effect this at you. That's an example of it. Excites on Night was indeed a Hell Dude on release. Was banned for quite some time, came off the list recently, and has not really done much. Still a very good rank 4 tool. If you have a rank 4 deck, this is a card you should consider playing in a rank 4 deck, because it is the ultimate equalizer. If you are behind, destroy the field. Now, it's funny because it might not be the best at this point because Zeus exists. And even if you're just rank 4s, Zeus can throw on top of your rank 4 and send all other cards to the field to the graveyard quick effect at any time. So Zeus has sort of outclassed Excites on Night. It's non-destructive removal. Oh, one more win to give me a plat? Let's see if we can do that. Ooh, gears. Come on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, Yep, that's a pretty normal play, Abyss. I do better to summon a rank 1 that can attack direct and upgrading to Zeus. Yeah, going into recital. Not recital. Recital. Not recital either. It's Lyrilusk. Ascended. Oh, no, this is the Prank Kids Palace. Our opponent's gonna be doing a bunch of Prank Kids nonsense. Heck, how do I stop this? Ascended Nightingale? No. Negating this doesn't do anything. Okay. They get the effect from Grave. Yeah, I think the only time I have an imperm that's any good in this deck is against Doodle-Doe. I think that's the only one that's any good. Every other card doesn't have anything worth hitting. Also, our hand is trash. Holy shit. Like, this is... I need to draw a pilot or a way to get to a pilot. Like, there's Doodle-Doe. Dodo-Doodle-Doe. Any reason why Imperm over Effect Veiler? A lot. Effect Veiler says during your opponent's main phase as a restriction. It also gets countered by called. Whereas Imperm has other effects. If you flip it from the field, it negates the column it's in, which can really mess up your opponent. You can use it on your own turn during like standby to negate an in-play thing, whereas Veiler can't. Called by the Grave can't hit a trap in play. Also, effect monsters are a lot more easy to negate than trap cards. Doc, thank you for the giant host. Dang, we're playing some Yugioh over here. Our opponent is pranking around with some chickens. Pandemonium, fuse a Prank Kids from deck. Yes, you're stuck in Prank Kids, that's fine. They're just having a fun time. There's the Prank Kids place. So, they have summoned Prank Kids Rocket Ride. If you summon, you lose 1,000 attack directly. You can tribute it, summon 2 Prank Kids from the grave. Anyway, they get their full effects here. Our hand is very bad. This game is going to end in our opponent's favor, very likely, unless we draw something astutely strong. Okay. Rocket Ride. Special summon back Yugioh. Special summon back Roxy's. There's Yugioh. There's Roxy's. Yugioh has the effect to tribute to target 2 Prank Kids in the grave and add them to hand. And so Pandemonium is a Prank Kids. It's not a monster on that. So they're grabbing back all their spell traps. Again, their spell traps are pranks, discard a Prank Kids card, make a token. Now here's Duel Bark. During your opponent's turn, you attribute this. Target 2 Prank Kids. Have them in your hand. Prank Kids you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect lister. I think they've used most of their Prank Kids effects. Prank Kids have effects when you fuse or link them, and they want to use them all 4 in a turn if they can. Target 3 Prank Kids in your deck, shuffle them in, draw. Alright. So they're ending on Duel Bark. This is not a terribly huge hand, but they have the fusion set. Is a bit of a problem. The fusion can go into either the Butler, which can blow up the board, or the there's another one that can blow up back row. The problem is none of our hand is usable at the moment. Our hand is all of our big ships. Yeah, shuffle in 3, draw 1. All of our big ships and none of our ways to get them out. So here we go. 1 draw. Okay. You want to give me a draw? It's the background nuker is a link, not a fusion. Okay. That's fine. The background nuker doesn't do anything here anyway. Okay. We are live and in charge. I have Farm Girl. Okay. They're going to standby phase, link off into the 2, and make their Prank Kids monsters indestructible by card effects. Makes sense. So we won't be able to Dark Destroyer them on their turn. Yep, they get 2 of their names. They have their fusion spell still at the ready. Okay. From here... I think it's just normal Farm Girl set to pass. Farm Girl can't battle because it's 1500s there. want to not do set 2 pass, but no, I think we want to. Let's just go straight to end phase. So their monsters are currently indestructible. That's why I'm not, like, trying to do something here. Alright, this is gonna fuse from hand. Yeah, I could go into the ship and destroy this by battle, but I'd rather save the ship as a jump in. I don't want them to know what I have access to. So this has quick effect, tribute this card, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. They can also use, not Bow Wow. If a Prank Kid would tribute itself to activate effect during your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So they can basically use that to kill all of my monsters. Let's see. I think we want to throw this down now because they're going to destroy it at end step anyway. We're going to want to switch in. All right, here's Dark Destroyer. So the thing is, they get all of their Prank Kids effects, which basically all the Prank Kids effects have secondary, and then summon a Prank Kid from hand or deck. They all, like, that's sort of the way they all work. Banish card from your hand if you draw, then special Prank Kid. This one here, flick 500 your opponent, then summon a Prank Kid. Then there's the fourth one, which is send a Prank Kid card from your deck to the graveyard, then special summon a Prank Kid. So there's Lampsteeds, we take 500. Okay. Yes. Go to battle. What do we need to get off the table here? And kill any one of the 4. Probably the ones that do it for free. I don't even know if Fansies is done it this turn. I think this is the one we can leave. Dark Destroyer is untargetable, but it's gonna target it. If it is destroyed, it floats into a 7 or lower. And then the 7 or lower floats into a 6 or lower. The only 6 or lower is in my hand, so we're gonna float to a 5. I believe this is not once per turn either. It is not, but the it is not once per turn. Oh shit. Oh, that's terrible. All right. We're gonna banish their battle butler here. We lose our back row. The Dark Destroyer floats. We're gonna go grab Forerunner. Forerunner is still untargetable. And we gain 1,000 life points if we control it at the start of turn. And then it floats into a 6 or lower. Yeah, the mysterious one. It could be anything. Ooh. They have to run me out of ships, and by God, that is going to take them a long time. I have a lot of ships. Okay, so that triggers Lamp Seas, which is 500 to me. That also triggers Prank Kid's Place, which is 500 plus to their team. Starts getting a little funky over here. Oh no, that's sorry. Link is 500 minus. Fusion's 500 plus. Other way around. There's a lot to get. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! For those who jumped in from Docs, hello. Glad to have you. Hope you had a fun time with Doc playing RE4 nude. I don't know how to describe it other than nude. Alright, so Dropsy's gonna activate. Dropsy's gains 1,000, then specials the Prank Kid. The way they're doing this, by the way, is that Prank Kid's prank shuffles in 3 at end of turn and then draws a card. So that's what we all want to answer next. Okay, Pandemonium, their fusion spell is back. I love that our opponent is at 11,000 to 65 just because they've used all their... Okay. That could be really bad, but Unicorn doesn't work here. If Unicorn is like something, you discard a card, target a card on the field, shuffle it into the deck, which would ruin our ships. But this one's on... Oh no, access code? This is access code. No? Yep, hi access code. Hey, dude. Access code is here to kick my shit in. Anyway, it goes up 5,300. You cannot respond to effects of access code talker. It can banish a link monster from the grave of each element to destroy a card on the field. You cannot respond to those effects. It's not targeting, just destroy a card. Okay. Imperm to negate the Slip Rider to stop me from killing Prank. This is good. If I can beat Access Code Talker, we can win. I realize I'm asking for a gigantic ask for beating Access Code. If you are negated, can you float? Yes, because it negates my on-field effect, not my graveyard effect. Those are two different things. Because this says negate. Yeah. Negate its effects. Now. Ways of describing this Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game where two players bring a distilled gun and fight so you can fire it first. Okay. We're gonna go and do the pilot. And then because we've succeeded in special summoning a monster, we have the ability to effect activate before they can access code. Keep firing. My gun's still loaded. Good luck. I'm trying so hard to not die here. The fact that the big loss here was losing both my back row to the Feather Duster. I could have used Cosmojo to just blow up this access code talker. But they are banishing a ton of resources for this. Like, this is a lot of their links. Yes, I'd love to use my Landwalker. Alright, we've gotten rid of their recursion piece. I think they have another copy of it in hand. This is incredibly silly. We'll take 3,000 from that attack, but that's not death. Luisin 98, born in the year 1998. Any reason to summon an attack position? So this couldn't kill it. This 2,000 over here would have broke over that 800 and we would have died. Like, we would have had a lot of bad news. I wouldn't have wanted that. Not died, but it would have been pretty bad. We have to, like, it might have been better to go defense there, but if they had another, like, if they had just gone to combat, I might have been worried about them actually being able to kill here. Because this 53 ever got connected with us full. We're already in a really bad way. Things are not looking good. I'm just surviving. Surviving to draw one more card is the step one to win it. The card we need to draw is either our field spell, which will get us back Dark Destroyer, or... Oh, they didn't force it. Okay. All right. We have a lot of good draws. They could have made me spend 1,000 life points there. Yes, best draw in the deck. Absolute best draw in the deck. I play Pot of Greed. This allows me to draw 2 cards. Dark Eclipser is really awkward because it doesn't float into a Cosmo in play. It floats into one in hand. I think that's okay. It is indeed very awkward. I don't like it. Any more links down here? Okay, you got more links down there for next turn. That's fine. Ooh, Pandemonio. Okay. Wait, no, this is good. They might make a mistake, kill my Dark Eclipser, and then we're talking. Yeah. Banish 3 for a draw 1, banish 6 to draw 2. Rocket. We can climb over the mountain of life points. This deck can do it. Anyway. Oh, wait, I could have killed access code there. We can still get to kill here. Okay. Yes. We've defeated access code talker, and thus we've defeated the player. We also drew our best draw right there. So drawing Cosmo Town lets us pull any banished Cosmo back, and then we're rolling. Yes, I did have a window to imperm when I sacked my Darth Lady. I forgot. I didn't realize that because I could have impermed there, but that would have been actually worse because the rocket still would have been around, and the rocket would have been too much material for them to keep moving with, I think. Anyway, that's a perfect game to rank up to Plat 5. That's the power of football. Thanks, power of American football. Do you know the rules of American football, by the way? I want you to learn the rules of American football if you haven't yet. American football, a helmet and ball for the brave warriors who fight to reach the end zone. No matter what a player may lose during their match, the one thing they cannot lose is their consciousness. That's football. We got B-ball. A ball that aims for any hoop that sits above it. Deftness required in any match, even in duels. A ball made up of black and white panels. If you treat it like you would a friend, you may gain some godlike skills for yourself. Is there a sports set in Yu-Gi-Oh? Yes. There's a sports deck. Those aren't from the sports, no. Those are literally just... Those are just default... Yeah, those are default assets, which is why they rule. The main sports deck... Not in here. Is Ultra Athletes, UA. Okay. You know, sports. Those sports where you bring a lightsaber. Love Dreadnought Dunker. These are the most sports to ever sport. We got the block backer. We got the goalkeeper. The rebounder. That lightsaber? That's a bat. Perfect Ace, the pitcher. We got our midfielder who's just sort of Lucioing it up, I guess. And Libero Spiker. Yeah. They also have a bunch of like funny cards that are like UA penalty box, UA signing deal, powered jersey. They're very silly. Anyway, what I'm gonna do here first, we're gonna open some garbage time packs. Why are we gonna open some garbage time packs? There's some cards in here I'd like to see, and I have 120 garbage time packs. We can talk about dumb cards, great cards, fun cards, all sorts of cards. They aren't that bad. I mean, you know, they're not that bad. They're not like the worst. Different Dimension Fortress weapon. Cards cannot be sent from the deck to the graveyard. We're gonna hit skip and just take a look at what we opened. There are some cards in here that are fine. Crusadia Field Spell, real. Chance, no. Monster Recovery. No. Oh, hey, how's it going? World Chalice. But yeah. Three-legged zombie. This is not Unizombie. A pair of friendly skeletons, lean and fat, that travel with extreme difficulty. Silent Deadly Warrior specializing in assassinations. You know, level 5, 17. Tobozaurus. Turn Trooper. Remember when level 5 17s were playable? No. That wasn't a time in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! The structure, the starter decks that came with the start of the game contain Neo, the Magical Swordsman, and La Jin, Mystical Genie of the Lamp. 4-star 17 and 18s. Once per turn, target a spell trap on the field, destroy it. Chicharka. Infinity Dark. Xian's Foot Soldier. Keldo. ESP Amplifier. Great. Spider's Lair. Once per turn, you can select a face-up insect monster you control. While this card remains on the field, any monster that battles one of the monsters changes defense. Oh, hey. You just want to give me a Monarch, I'm not gonna, like, say... Gigant Castle. Here we go, Gemini Elf. This was a secret rare in the set it debuted in. Because 1900 base was brand new. What is an SR? You saw what the normals in this pack were, right? The Binary Blader. Alright. Yo, is that one of the Krakens I wanted? This is the reason we're opening these, by the way. So, we're opening these up for the Kragen, not Kragen spawns. Ooh, burner. Sure, this does nothing. This card doesn't do anything because Blaster doesn't exist. Magician of Faith, you know. Cursed Armaments. Equipped monster loses 600 for each monster you control. Dragon Rulers are indeed still banned, yes. Exceeds Double Back. Psychic Eraser Laser, holy shit. Mention of MTG had a series of some folk play MTG, having the story of MTG plays throughout the cards. Yeah. Send one monster your opponent controls and special summon the extra deck to the graveyard. The opponent gains life. Wait, this card's like not unplayable. Because it sends it doesn't destroy it. It doesn't target. This could hit Dragoon if you needed to kill Dragoon, which isn't legal, I suppose. Here it is, Firebird. So, for those who don't know, we have this text here. Wind Effigy, you know? This card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a wind normal monster. I want you to guess. How many legal targets are there for this in the game? How many wind normal monsters that need 2 tributes exist? If you know, you can't guess. That's cheating, but 5, 2, 3, 69, 0, 1, 5, -1. All right, well, let's get out of here. Hi, Master Kyonshi. Let's go take a look, shall we? Alright. We are looking for a normal monster, Wind, whose level is 7 or higher. Maybe we made a mistake. Nope. Yep. Okay, you're right. I did check flip monsters down there. Nope. Well. Anyway, let me clear the clear this. So we're looking for this bird. Simorg, Bird of Ancestry. This card is treated as a normal monster while in your hand. There it is. The bird. Do they fit any Geminis to fit the bill? Let's we can search that if you'd like. Wind. Geminis aren't Geminis in the hand, right? Like, I don't think that works. So no, because Geminis don't work that way. Right? Also, no. You have to be 7 or higher. Because, yeah, Geminis are only normal monsters on the field and graveyard, not in the hand. Big Simorg is banned in TCG, not on Master Duel. Those are two different things. Master Duel's ban list is not the same as the TCG's ban list. So, but yeah, that's just a fun note. There is a pendulum that is a legal target for it. That pendulum is not a legal card because I think its pendulum effect is a match-winning effect. It's the only other normal 7 or 8 that exists. No, Yu-Gi-Oh card stops everything, forces them to play a tabletop RPG? No. Nothing Scheherazade as much as Scheherazade is. Alright, what do we got here? Frenzied Panda. Yugioh. Destroyer Golem. Hey! This mighty lizard can swing so fast that it more than the speed of sound. It's supposed to be a Joey? Oh god, it's supposed to be a Joey. I can't do a good Joey. Yo, who the hell are you? All data crushed by this network warrior's hammer is irretrievably compressed. Hell yeah. Yeah, so these packs are where old cards live that just don't have a home anymore. Bad Gemini effects. Kelbeck. What's Kelbeck? Nobody knows. Rafflesia, Seduction. Oh, Mahunder, Pawhunder, and Sisunder are all in here, I guess. Bad Gemini effects? Did you mean Gemini effects? Yes. Yo. Is that Nimble Beaver? Mormleth, Foil Black Veloci. Ooh, hold on, what are our... No, there's more Mojo support? That's funny. Shadow who controls the dark. Bio plant. Kani Kabuto. A monster crab who's huge with huge claws for clipping enemies to little pieces. Check this out! Mega Knight Avram on print was a card that got a lot of jokes made about it. As you might notice, Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have a lot of flavor text. And so the only place it gets to tell its stories, for the most part, is in the flavor text of certain normal monsters. Mega Knight Avram's Japanese text is kind of like the description of how Avram went from chosen by the Chalice to a Mech Knight. In here it's, check this out. The card is usable and wants to exist because it's a 2000 attack normal psychic, which would be useful for like certain shenanigans. I realize that's like, what the hell do you mean, gents? What do you mean shenanigans? What are you talking about? It's fine. Sword of the Deep-Seated. Oh, sweet. Are you all ready? You can only activate this card when Pot of Greed is activated. Negate the effect of Pot of Greed and draw a card. Gotcha. Got him. The perfect trick. What does Pot of Greed do? Nothing. Lets me draw a card. Fool. Kage Ningen. He uses both the physical and shadow form to attack. Oh boy. This is another Joey. Octo Berserker. Sorry, Octo Berserker. Pot the Trick. Sword of Deep-Seated, notable for letting you not deck out. Never goes to grave, just put it back on top. Stream, Dragon Ruler of Droplets. Die Dance. Flame Ghost. Has Shonen Jump or Gundam made a side series based off the card art? No. There are... No, basically not. Which would be cool. Like, there actually are stories involving these archetypes, these decks, these arts. But they're only from, like, little either dual terminal or art books. Neobug. This saw competitive play. This card. This card saw competitive play. Just... it was a advanced ritual art fodder. You didn't play it for a 4-star 18. You played it because it needed... Which story is the most dense one so far? The Mech Knight World Legacy, World Chalice Saga stuff is the most dense one. His true abilities are still untested. Yeah, like, I don't have it unlocked right now because I haven't finished solo mode yet. There's still a couple more solo mode bits to do. But, like, if I go into one of these, the solo mode is like, here's the story, here's the goal, and those are all you really get as far as the story goes. If you open the Legend of the Star Heroes This one goes on for an eternity. This one literally just keeps going. Because it has to cover World Chalice, World Legacy, Crawler, Mech Knight, Crusadia, Orcust. And I don't even know if it touches on all of those. So. I promise we get to deck building, and don't you worry. I just like opening cards and talking about them more than deck building. And I like deck building a lot. I just love looking at old cards and being like, yo, check out Spiral Serpent. Or our all-star Shield Warrior, which has been doing the most work in the world for in our progression sealed. Star Hero is dense. We can make a TGRPG out of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, that's easily dense enough. However, there's also more that aren't that dense. Necra Shadal stuff kind of eats into like 3 or 4 different archetypes and has a lot. Hey, Corno. During your main phase, you can send Pine Kono from your hand to the graveyard and special summon this card from the hand. Modern MTG card, the art takes up roughly 38% of the card, and total text takes 25%. How bad is it on this? Text box takes up 15. Oh, no, you should take a look at Rush Duel card layouts. They actually upgraded, they actually made a new card layout recently. Or not. Wait. Oh no, I forgot to look at Dekoichi. Or Bakoichi. Yo, here it is. We found it, everybody. Sayaru. We can play Starry Nights. This dragon has a retrain that when I talked about when I did Ty stream yesterday, the deck we built was around Starry Nights and Starry Night Starry Dragon. This is the original version of it before the retrain with the effect. Lesser Fiend, Desert Twister, Aztecapede, Trihorn Dragon. This was a secret rare in Legend of Blue Eyes. Tadpole. Tadpole. There are so many Blackwings. There are just random Blackwings in this pack. Incredible. Hey! It's that cool card from the Duelist. If a normal monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. And it's a 7 scale. Are cards good? Cards are good. These cards might not be, but cards are good. Are you ready? Slap it out of their hand. No. You did not draw for turn. Deal 400 damage every time you activate a normal spell card. Oh, Token Baum. All right. Gem Armadillo. Are they eating Scapegoat in that art? Probably. Thing of the Crater. When it's destroyed in the center field of the graveyard, it's a special summon a Pyro type from your hand. Oh. Hey, Papal Operative. This is pretty good. Slate Warrior was a huge card back in its first printing. Had 1900 attack for a 4-star and it could flip to be a 24. And if it was destroyed in battle, they lost 500 attack and defense. Obnoxious Celtic Guard was indeed obnoxious. What's the chicken? Crimson Sunbird was playable. Cock-a-doodle-doo? It's a tuner that you can special summon at different levels. What deck? Magical Scientist OTK. Magical Scientist Catapult Turtle needed 6-star fusions with more than 2,000 attack. Crimson Sunbird was the highest. I think it was only available out of a tournament pack, which made it really annoying to get. Usually you didn't use it, you used 2200s. Mathrotro. Tribute a normal monster. Inflict 800 points of damage to your opponent. Oh! Yo, this is a catapult. This is a cannon soldier that's legal. Oh, yes. Cerno is correct. The Sunbird was the OCG version of the deck. Because it hey, Anvil. Chilling, Brain, Golem. Master Monk. Yup. Here he is. Take a look at this dude. Rock. This dude. Rock. He's just a rock. What do you want from me? The creature's the rock he's breaking, indeed. I don't really have to say anything more about Temple of Skulls. Alright, final set of these. How many attack points do you need to destroy the moon? Once we are done here, I'll pull up a card for you, Fruit Salad Kung Fu. Guild Gear Freed, the Magical Steel Knight. 2 warriors with different attributes. Once per turn, when the card or effect activates the target of this card, negate the effect, destroy 1 card on the field. If fusion summon using only fusion on the field material, you can make 2 attacks. Once per turn, this battles opponent's monster. During damage calculation, banish 1 spell from your grave. Gain attack equal to half its current defense. That's not actually a bad card. Guilty Gear. Holy... Oh. Ah. Yes, of course. Guilty Gear Freed. I do need to show Ty this card. Here, we imagine if we'd found this instead. Terminal World. Yo, Monkey King. I love Monkey King. Great long nose. Now we got one Kragan out of there. That's fine. What I wanted to... Oh, sorry. Fruit Salad Kung Fu, the card I wanted to show you. This is an actual card in the game. Once per turn, when the battle position of a rock monster you control is changed, you can destroy a spell trap. Which, yeah. So yeah, if your giant soldier of stone goes from defense to attack, you can destroy the moon. Alright, what the hell deck do I want to build today? I was thinking about Kragan's control stuff, but not certain on that. Problem with that is that the Kragans are in the weird packs, not any pack that I can open. See where the packs take me? Just open them up, give them a roll. To Moki. Sally, the problem with Moki is that Moki's only 2 cards. Like, it's just Moki and then the fusion of Moki. And then a card that's like Moki Smackdown. I think it equip archetypes. Yes. Trying to think of a couple of the ones that I... Infernoble. Hold on. Phoenix Blade. Okay, it's just one Phoenix Blade. I was looking for Smoke Grenade of Thief. That was what I was looking for, yes. Just had a thought. If I can't build a Kraken control deck, I can still use Frog in like Paleo. Paleo wouldn't be a bad direction to go. How are Exodia decks in modern Yu-Gi-Oh? Basically non-existent, because if they were ever good, there's no counterplay. Right? Like, that's sort of the problem with it. Like, the Exodia as a deck could never be any good. Because if it was... Like, so, like, they exist. They're probably better on this client. But they're not, like, gonna be the greatest. You know what I mean? Alright, where do the Paleo cards exist? Primordial Rising. What is this pack? What's in that pack? Hold on, I'm going to pull up Google and have Google tell me, Google, what is in Primordial Rising? Primordial Rising is fossil fusions, trimerids, and all the paleo cards. Terrible. That doesn't sound like a fun deck to look at all. I don't know. Fossil fusions could be. I just don't know what anything do. I can probably just craft the paleos instead. The Fire Fist is Tri Brigade? That's very funny. Alright, but yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. A lot of the paleos here are just like Olenoides, Dynamiscus, and the third one I probably play in Constructed. Yeah, they're all trap cards. So the way these work, I'm going to show you a Paleozoic card. So, target a face-up card on the field, discard a card, banish it. Once per chain, when a trap card is activated while it's in the graveyard, you can special summon this as a normal monster. If summoned this way, it's unaffected by monster effects. Also banish it when it leaves the field. So you're playing like a control deck with this. That's basically the idea. Trying to find... Sorry, I'm doing some looking at other packs on the side to see which ones I would want to look at. I care about the... Why not? Where do the frogs live? We already got one toad, so we don't need that. Where do you live? We would only really need Swap Frog, Ronin Toadin, and like... Dupe Frog, I think those are the only three I need. The other God cards used. Okay, build a deck around the God cards? That'd be a funny joke. Not really. The problem with the God cards is that they got printed with like a third of their real text. And so like none of them really got played. There's only one that sees normal play, and that's raw sphere mode. And the other that's like, that saw some fringe play back in the day, and that was Obelisk. Okay, so let's go 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Then we want Paleo. I think it's Dinomishcus, Canadia, Olinoids. I don't think I want to play any of the others. If I can play more Dinomishcus, I would play more than that. Anomalocaris. Frog. Okay. I think the rest of what I want to put in here is do I want to include the Fury Torrential Searcher? That might be fun. Any of my disruption pieces should get in here. Probably want more disruptive pieces than just this, if I'm being honest, for turn 1. Do I own any? Oh, it's a rare anyway. No, there's no way to convert between dust levels. Go with Lost Wind because it's a trap I can trigger twice. The Lightning Storm I have. So the idea behind this deck is that we're playing a long control game with the back row. And the frogs are there to kind of facilitate that. Along with this frog. Our favorite frog. I don't think we run Reborn because we don't have anything we really want to be bringing back. There's not a lot of point to it. I've not yet crafted Maxis and Nibiru's. Both of those seem like cards that fit pretty well in this deck. Honestly, this deck probably fills out with a lot of hand traps, if I'm being honest. Yes, you're still winning with damage. The main way we're winning with damage in this one is Automotocaris and like attacking with toads. We only have the one toad, but when it dies, it recurs itself. Target a water monster added to your hand, which puts it back into the deck. Oh, there's still a filter on right there. Hey, Nibiru. These are probably cards I want to be crafting at some point anyway. Yeah. Okay. So from here, I think these are both knotted packs. Is that correct? Master pack for Max C, and then Invaders from out. Yo, what's in Invaders from Outer Space? Hold on. How bad is this pack? Is that the worm pack? Worm, King of the Feral Imps, worm, Gradles. Alright. Randomizer worm race. Ooh. Alright. Basically have this built. But that hasn't scratched my it. Alright, let's like build this out, right? Like think this deck would benefit from Pot of Greeds? Yes. If I were to put one in, I think it would be Desires. Because my extra I wouldn't want to remove the toad from the extra. Oh, they're in the bonus pack. Oh, never mind. Alright, I still want to open stuff up and kind of build. Okay, we're going to try to build out this deck. Yeah, it's 30 per card, and your card cracks for 10. Foils crack for 15, which is why they would be that instead of an odd number. It's a good pack. What do I own at it? What do I own out of here? Adding zeros for no reason is basically Yugioh's design, right? Any attack or defense not ended at 0? No, but you can half things to get them to be weird if you really try. You need half of 50. There's enough stuff in here that'd be okay opening. We can just open a 10. This is a much more restricted pool. We got like a lot of useful cards just out the box. Tri-Brigade, Fractal, Eldelixirs, Salamandrates, Geonator Transverser, oh boy. Cristrons, yo. Cristrons are really, really cool. They have a really interesting gimmick. Everybody knows them for Halka-Fibrax, which is just like a busted link monster with tuners that combos for a million years. But the way that Cristrons work is that they let you synchro on your opponent's turn. TG Wonder Magician. I don't think that has a pack, does it? Oh, no, it does. Synchro summons, draws. It's actually a pretty good 5. This card is not very good from memory. Bubble Man was played back in the day with rank 4 decks. You'd use it as a way to special summon a 4-star. Usually wouldn't get the draw 2, but Drytron Nova, if you've played enough Master Duel, you'll run into Drytrons at some point. Drytrons combo out until the sun burns out. They just keep going. They'll never stop. Hey, what's the cost of including Eldritch in this deck? Just asking for a friend. Like, if I include Eldritch in Paleo, you know. Ah! We've opened the Drytron pack. Drytron are like one of the few successful attempts to make rituals good. It takes being the most broken cards known to the game to be good for rituals. It's like this and Necroz. Sky Strikers rule. This is the first deck I built in paper when I got back into the game in like 2019. This was real cheap. Sky Strikers revolve around this one monster. There's a second main monster, but Rose doesn't matter. It's kind of worse. Ray here jumps into like mechs and swaps between them. Real fun. Real fun deck. Shaddolls are also a usual non-strong mechanic that is very good. Flip monsters because they have effects when sent to the graveyard by card effects. So you fuse them and then they get their graveyard effects. This is another card that gets used in rank 4 decks or like extender as an extender. You can activate it the turn it's played, but only if you have no traps in the yard. I love Speedroids. Okay, I'll take a twin twist. Yo, Is that a hyper shiny Twin Twister? Damn. I'll take that. I didn't know they. I guess. Have I seen hyper shiny? Oh, that's neat. Parallel Exceed is a cool extender for link decks. If you link something, you can special summon it from your hand into a link point, and then you can special summon another from the deck. And again, it's Exceed. You know, you can see the Exceed. Yo, Galaxy Soldier. Wait a minute. Does Galaxy Soldier give me the Cyber Dragon pack? Serving him and dimming out if I want to go into pendulum nonsense. Dreamborn Falker was really big for a long time with Monarchs. These days, not so much. Oh, this is the Drytron pack. No thanks. The hell is this? TGs? Oh, no thank you. Oh, Galaxy Soldier would make sense to be Galaxy, right? Because it's not... I just think of this as the card that goes into Infinity, but it's not. That's not the intended purpose of it. It's not supposed to go into Infinity. Eldritch lives over here. Makes sense. Hi, Eldritch. The nominee pack I felt like going into there. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to. I'm on a hunt for something I want to work with. Because I'm gonna finish up the other pack, the paleo deck, but we already have it built. Okay. I'm sorry. 4 cards and I opened up 1. Hey. Nature. Nice. Castel is one of the best rank 4s that ever existed. Could build VTubers. Let's take a look at the VTuber. Is that a huge rooster with a shotgun? Which one? This? Yes. Well, the VTubers, live twins. Here, let's go pull up the live twins for you. Electron Elite. What the hell else comes with live twins? Altergeists? So here they are. So the live twins are VTubers by day that are like Phantom Thieves by night. They're Kiss a Kill and Lila. And then here's the evil twin. Glorified virtual world. I do not know. Like, very hard to find. Evil is live backwards, get it? What's an Altergeist? Altergeists are also trap likers. If you activate a trap card, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can summon one Altergeist from your hand, from your deck in defense position. Then you have things like Silquidius. Target a card your opponent controls, return this to the hand. Like, so they're trap likers. They basically, the way Altergeists work is that they have a number of things that care about their traps. And then, like, build from there. The Live a Twin, yes. You mentioned Archetype around certain girl creatures, shovel back into your deck and have control. Oh. Madolche. Are you Madolche? I probably can't do. Let me take a look at how. Let me find the Madolche box quick. Because, like, super, 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 super. And then all the extra decks are ultras. Got it. Awkward. I'm sorry, Altergeist have a link for? I've never seen this card in life. I've played against Altergeist a bunch. Nobody in the history of the game has ever had 4 Altergeists in play. I love that the live Twin Star is different than the evil Twin Star. Oh, Prisoner, that was the other deck I'm building. So let me just finish that up then. Let's finish that up and give it some games before we go into something else. Shall we? So I need to make... $100... Oh, and I need the extra X stuff too. Not a lot, but just some here. Okay, let's go fishing for things that we can crush. I don't give a crap about you. There's a frog deck? Yes. All right, you can't. I'm sorry. For real? All right. How rude of you. Oh, don't worry. So 8 escape. Don't worry about that part of this. The big thing here is that these ultras, these are kind of interchangeable. Like these ultras here, these, and these are all cards that I'm making so that I can put in like a bunch of other decks. Is kind of the idea. Like, because they're very generic cards that work out for anything. You can build this deck a lot. Where do you max see? You craft it. It's out of like the every pack. Now we need to go crash some of these Mega Clopses. Oh! Wow, yeah, that's worth a full super. I'll take it. Not gonna be the one playing wind-ups. Okay. And Mace is just a good 4, but it's worth any super, so... Goodbye, Scapegoat. Shiny does make a 1-to-1, yes. We'll do that to save a little bit of time. Playing what Eldritch? The Miser's Eldritch. Oh, I out of Foolish. That's nice. Don't plan on doing Harpies. Need... couple more on there. Let's admit I'm not touching Drytron for a while. $215, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need a little bit more there. Yeah, I think that's most of the ultras that I can crush. Alright, let's cut out one more Nibiru then. I wasn't impressed by the TG pack, but the TG Ult Super here is like... Oh, it actually is TG restricted. I think the TG deck is okay, but I'm just not interested in it. Alright, so let's go crafting. So we want... you. We get a free pull on that, so we might as well go take that while we're thinking. Because if it's all the other, Fury will feel like a fool. Oh, Pacifis is in this pack. Yo, that's super interesting. Hold on, let me take a look at this pack, actually. Because I actually like Phantom Spiral a lot. That's actually really cool. They're a really cool control deck as well. Yo, oh, this is where Diva and Dutiful Princess live. And Deep Sea Aria. Do they have White Mirror in here too? I'm gonna pull off this. I don't need a lot of the stuff off this, but I would like the Diva, the Princess, and some of the other bits. And then if I open any of these Ultras, we can just kind of eat them. There's not a lot of high rarity stuff in the Pacifist deck. It's all common and uncommon. So that'd be a really good one to build off too. We can put that together too. Pacifist is really cool. Okay, good. Deep Sea Aria was one I wanted to open here. We want, I want these for a different deck. We're not getting to that deck yet. But like, the idea is I want to build a rank 4 deck that uses the Krakens that I showed off earlier. Oh, that was dumb of me. I did not mean to skip that. I apologize. I like to look at all my cards. I like to soak them in. I just want to go to bed. Anyway. Grand Sulfa, I don't care about Sulfa Cord. Thank you very much. Palladium Oracle Mahad. Infinity Dimfine Archfiend can get out of here. Shinober can get out of here. We got one of these. We get the other Deep Sea Aria. Okay, we didn't get the other one we wanted out of that, but that's okay. Infinite Void is... When I say rank 4, oh, sorry. I do not mean tier list. I mean a deck that is made out of a deck summoning mechanic that aims to summon rank 4 extra deck monsters. So this is a rank 2. The rank 4 deck wants to summon this monster. It is a rank 4, number 4 Stealth Kraken. So this is the next one on my list I want to build. So we're going to generate the Fury of Karashin. Yes, thank you. We're going to generate... No, we can just generate both then. That's fine. That's going to get us a free pull from Primordial Rising, so we'll quick do that. Yeah, Bahamut Shark is the other one that it goes into, which can make totally awesome, which is the other part I want to build the deck for. Really? Okay. What do you got for me? Free ultra from anything. Dino Wrestler King T-Rextel. Oh, that fucking rules. That is hilarious. Dino wrestlers, they're actually real. Can you smell what the king is cooking? This card battles, your opponent can activate spell traps during damage step. Kind of irrelevant, but alright. Opponents cannot attack monsters attack except this. 3,000. Cool. Starting opponents can combat phase. Attack monster. This battle, the opponent cannot attack other monsters except that one. So this is a super combat heavy card in a game that doesn't play combat. Alright, let's see what's in the deck with it. So, Dino Wrestlers are known for one card. It's this one. Dino Wrestler Pankratops. You might know Dino Wrestler Pankratops from being, oh, hella good card. Like, incredibly powerful. You can special this card if your opponent controls monsters. You triple the Dino Wrestler, target any one card, destroy it. Quick effect. The Gokis are in here. If you're wondering about the Gokis, they're a ton of link monsters that also just spam the board like mad. Also, you can tell they're also you know, monster you control Goki in your graveyard, destroy the card in the field, special summon the other one. World Dino Wrestling. You banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one Dino Wrestler from your deck. This card's good because it special summons your Pankratops. Pankratops was not at 1 until quite recently, like 2020. Is there a wrestler duelist in the anime? Yes. Go uses the Go keys in Vrains. Alright, let's finish out the deck. Nope. I need to... Hold on, we're a little short, so 1 second. Let's eat this Shinobird. Oh, Shinobaron, yeah, sure. Now we're gonna eat Infernity Doom Archfiend. And then we're going to craft the rest of these ultras. Oh. All right. Crafting Nibiru gets me a pack. All right, hold on. Infernity is strong, it's just that the Infernity Synchro I don't think is very good. Nothing against the deck itself, I just don't like the Synchro. The weather. Alright, I need a 40th card for this deck. What's a good 40th? We also need more stuff to fill out the... Sure, Raigeki. Just something board wiping. Another bit like this. Alright. Let's go give this deck a run or two. So I can kind of show off the play style on this. Reboard doesn't have a place in here because there's not a lot of big targets for it. This is a slow grinding deck that just doesn't... Alright, so let's go into duels. Oh, what's the mission? Oh, don't worry, the Eldritch just is in here for flavor. Nope, not edit deck. I just wanted to swap decks. Change decks. The extra deck on this needs more stuff. I haven't finished up getting all the generic extra deck stuff. If I did, there'd be Nightmare Phoenix, Unicorn, and Cerberus. Things like that. Don't like going second. Oh god, okay, it's fine. If they want to combo off of my ass, we've got the answer. Oh shit. They probably can't kill me through this. Probably. We have Ash and Imperm to be able to stop them if they try to go long, but Drytron could go for a long time. So Maxi is a hand trap. Once discarded, every time they special summon, I will draw a card. Have I stopped their turn? No. Tron Nova, Ash Blossom, Tron Nova. So, this is Impulse, by the way. You banish either 3 or 6, then you look at 3 or 6 cards. They're taking the Ash Blossom. Alright. Has to be before the Herald, yep. That's why Imperm would be good too, because that would be before the Herald. Holy shit, okay. Alright, I don't hate that. Alright. First things first. Let's see if we can bait the Ash Blossom. I really want to bait the Ash Blossom. Yes. All right. We have successfully baited the Ash Blossom. We're going to discard Ronin Totem. Yes, I'll activate the effect on Swap Frog. Ooh, okay. I'm so sorry. Oh boy. Blarp. Alright, I guess it's our turn. Wow, this is Delta too. That's the worst Drytron. So Totally Awesome has a couple effects. I guess we just go into two Frog Lock. Zeta for Zeta. Give me that. Oh, this can't be normal summon set. Right. We can't steal it. That's fine. Are they going to try to go off through this? Probably. So they beta sacking that. That's fine. But, or sorry. So Alpha grabs a ritual monster. And they get another Ben 10. Then the effective Ben 10 goes off. That might have been too early on the shot. Oh no, we can just negate the Herald. This will be fine. So they're gonna normal Herald, we'll negate that, and then that should end their turn, I think. Thank goodness. If we did not have the Imperm here, we would be in a very, very bad position. They still might be able to continue going off from this position, but this would let them send a Herald and then go search again. Delta is just reveal to draw one, but it has another tutor. Oh, the timing's bad. So you just grab a fairy. Because they don't have, because it goes off then. Got it. They didn't have any in hand then. Drydron is very annoying because their full combo is a monster in hand. It's super annoying. And when I say full combo, I mean like quite literally. Like they win the game on that. They can do their full combo every single turn. You know. In TCG, they have a number of hits that bring them a little bit down in power, but like none of them are on here. And there's a lot of like again, a lot of the biggest decks on Master Duel are the biggest decks because they're unhit. Top it off, it takes forever, yes. Like, just make move Beta Fafnir and go tutor another one, right? That's what you're doing, and then you're passing on that. What on earth? My frog. Okay. They stole my frog. I'm trying to figure out to what end. Why didn't you go into move it at Fafnir? Like, I'm trying to figure out why they would steal the frog. Yeah, but what do I care about the fairy? Okay, so they get over my totally awesome. Ooh, here we go. This one is the safest. Oh shit, I need, oh god, I still haven't been able to use Oleanoids in this match. I think I'm actually losing this one because I can't stop their Fae next turn. That's alright, we are kind of crusting through the first couple games here. See, we need a Paleozoic on this, not just any 2s. I think from here they're just combo off, right? Actually, I just don't want to fire this while I can, because it's never going to have another target. Yeah. This doesn't matter. This is a nothing move. Don't worry about it. This is me getting Oleanoids in the graveyard. It just looks like me being, you know, oh no, I made a mistake. I thought I could negate Cyber Emergency with my card. Okay. So here they're going to go through every named Drytron in their graveyard. Like every single one of them by one. And that's kind of how this deck goes. Do they all sack for each other? Yeah, there's Herald Send. When Herald is sent to the graveyard, you can add a ritual monster or spell from deck to hand. It has a couple other effects if you summon it, but usually not. In this deck, you're usually not summoning it. We'll try to get a couple games with this to show off how this works in a world where we're not playing against literally Drytron, I suppose. But the worst part is their turn is going to be 10 minutes, and it's not a guaranteed win. It's close to it, but it's just a long turn that doesn't go anywhere. They tutor like 5 times, and then their win con in the end is usually a monster that just sits there and auto negates. We need to fill out the extra deck in this deck. There's some more 2s and things I'm gonna want. There's Herald. One of the Heralds, at least. During the player's turn, when the opponent activates a spell trap or monster effect, send a fairy type from your hand, negate the activation, destroy it. So they basically sit on like a million cards in hand, and then like negate the first 5 plays you make. Yeah, ultimateness is that, but it also negates special summons. All right, here's my attempt to cut them off the combo. We're gonna negate Mu Beta Fafnir, which negates the effect that allows it to detach monsters for its rituals. Ooh. Dakota Talker, I guess they... Oh. Oh, I just gave them a million moves. Because they can tribute their Divine Herald to negate this. Herald not miss timing, or is Herald? If you can, okay. Yeah, TCG Eva's banned, which is their tutor for a million fairies. So the idea was I wanted to negate Mu Beta Fafnir, because Mu Beta Fafnir lets you detach to pay the cost for the ritual. And if this was negated, this wouldn't resolve, and they wouldn't be able to get Ben 10 back. And then they're going to stack Ben 10 to do even more. Oh my god, they're still going. Okay. If you want to go into Natasha, I won't stop you. That's a very bad card to go into right now if you want to spend your resources on Natasha. There's the Ava. If this is sent to the graveyard, you can banish 2 other light fairies to search for that many light fairies. There's a reason I thought that playing Max C against this might lose me the game. You can see right here, sort of the, they started this turn with 1 card in hand. And I think this Code Talker on the board. Right? Yes, yes. At some point, you're just going to try and kill me, right? If I played Max C, I would have drawn interaction with them as the other part. I would have drawn Ash Blossoms. I would have drawn Nibiru, Imperms. So I don't think they could have decked me out. I believe they got 3 negates in hand. It's pretty late in your combo to go into Union Carrier. Yeah, sure. So Union Carrier usually grabs, I think, Dawn. Nope. They're not playing. Okay. Usually the idea with Union Carrier is that it grabs Dawn Warrior, then you use the Union Carrier as material for a ritual. The Dawn Warrior goes to the grave. Why didn't you just go to combat? Help. Oh. All right. Please. So, this card has text. I'm just going to point this one out. How's testing the deck going? We're in game 1. We haven't left game 1. You can't. Buddy. Yup. You got it, boss. A+. Want to try again? Thank you. You've had a lethal for 10 minutes. They've had a lethal for quite literally forever. Glad we made it out. If I made it out, I mean, we're still here. Alright, let's go make some additions to the extra deck. There's a couple points where we're going to want to have a couple different options available. So I want either... Let's check my rank 2 options. Ronin Raccoon, alright. That's fun, let's put those in. Transverser's easy enough. Alright. Again, let's give I want to give this deck a couple showings because things went... That one just took 10 years, you know? B-ball. We are going second. Not preferable, but we can play around it. Alright, we got Ash as our only interaction on turn 1. That's fine. Each time a mythical destroy, place 2 spell counters on this. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Jackal. Special summon Jackal from extra deck. Tribute. This is where I pop. I don't let Jackal search because I don't want to let them search the big one. I forget the name. They might still be able to go from here. I love that this lets me have the near music. Okay, Mythical Institution, Mythical Beast Jackal, Into the Void. Did they just grab another Jackal? Oh no, they're going to get this up to enough spell counters to do its thing. So that's at 2, this is at... So 2, 1, 0. Summon a 3-star. Surge a 3-star. That's their other scale. 8 to 2. That summons Jackal. When an opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can remove 2 spell counters from your field, negate, destroy. Okay. Okay, let me read. Let's take some note. They have exactly 2 spell counters, 1 on Institution, 1 on Reflection. Let's take a look at their board. Each time a spell counter, remove 3 spell counters from this card. Special summon Bolt, Pendulum Zone, and extra deck. Okay. Sure. Fucking hell. Okay. We want to go... Yeah, they counters from our spells too. That's why I might not want to play the Fury here. Okay, I can negate Eldritch. I could set 2 pass. Don't dislike set 2 pass. Each time a spell card is activated, so that. Oh, you just have a Nimian, huh? Hey, what's up, dude? Okay. That was a hell of a draw off their end. And they've got 1, 2... They just search another copy of the Magister. They can't do it. Oh, they can just normal summon it, sure. Oh god, what is this? Oh god, what is this? What is this affected play? Fuck, okay. It does. I just need to read. Okay, what the hell does this do? They have 2 spell counters in play. Okay. Okay. We can go... Whenever a mythical beast punches him, cards destroyed by battle and card effect. Okay. Hello, my name is Eldritch. If they draw a spell card, I think they just start going wild. They're gonna run into it. Wow. Alright. Yeah, because that charges 4 spell counters now. This is, oh my god, okay. That's their 3rd copy of Servant of Mage Servant Demion. That's fine. They're back on the exact same board and I didn't change anything. Oh. Alright. So Electromite puts Chronograph out there. Hold on. This is a like huge pendulum deck stuff. Like we're seeing what pendulums can do when they're let go. A lot of spell counter stuff. It's a mess to try to explain because every card has... Funnily enough, Devsis, this is a splash. I'm playing this one Eldritch in my frog deck. Like, I just didn't want to make another, Nibiru. But yeah, reading these cards takes 1,000 years. Oh god, Celine. Alright. That gets 6 spell counters. Remove 3 to summon Endymion from the grave. Oh no, there's Master Cerberus finally. Oh my god. Help. Help. Thank goodness that was main 2. Okay. That's actually fine. That's not a problem. I think I set 3 pass. Yeah, we just set 3 pass. It's fine. No, you can't break the pendulum that way. However... you can break it that way. Their hand had another low scale. Why do the pendulum summons die to the extra deck? Because that's how pendulum summons work. That's the only answer I have for you. And then they also all get summoned out of the extra deck. So now they're gonna pen 3. 1, 2. That only counts as 1 monster for Maxi, by the way. Maxi only looks at... Okay. Upstart Goblin, alright. And of course that gets everybody spell counters, so everybody likes this. Your games last 2 minutes or an hour, there's no between. Yeah. Ain't it the truth? We're in hell. God, this isn't even lethal. Yes, we're not dead yet. When Ragegi were granted their walls attacks, they'd all go over here and get summoned back next turn. So I can bring back the Toad once, but that's not enough to do much of anything. Yeah, I think this is fine. Ragegi would hit this, yes. Into the void, huh? Into the void, huh? As long as they can't overcome 2400 defense, we're okay. We're still alive. Appaloosa with 2 monster negates. All right. Pendle summon this in 1 card face up from your extra deck. That you put a spell counter and put a spell counter in each. I think this is where I need to stop them. Oh, the Jackal can do it from any card. So now they get Master Cerberus. And Master Cerberus can overcome my 2400 defense. All that work just to get Master Cerberus into play. Alright. Oh my god. My brain was melting trying to read the entirety of that board because there's so many things that don't work exactly the same. For instance, some cards only can remove 3 from themselves. Other cards can remove 3 from the board. Some cards remove 2 from themselves. Other cards, there's no consistency, which makes it really hard to do anything with. Alright, so we have a special summon negate, a spell trap kill, a normal negate, and an Ash Blossom. Versus. Sign at Mining. Ooh, are we on Salamangrates? Yeah, let's Ash Blossom the -1. This would normally search for Gazelle. And special Gazelle because there was 1 sent. But this is it's not really a -1 because Jack can summon from grave. No, just Reborn, alright. You got it, boss. Okay, Salamangrate. Circle, search for a Salamangrate, put it in hand. They have not normaled yet. There's Gazelle. Gazelle is whenever a Salamangrate sent to the graveyard, you can special summon from the hand, and then I can send one to the grave. There's Balinx. Balix is going to search Salamangreat Sanctuary and also summon Gazelle, sending one. Balix will... is Balix fine? I think without Sanctuary, the hand they have sucks. So, they summon Gazelle. Gazelle lets them Foolish Burial any entomb any Salamangreat. Yeah, we built this one specifically was made to be a control, like a back foot control deck. No, that was the entire point of this deck in particular. The other two decks that we've built are much more proactive. I guess we're just going Gazelle. Or this is overlay into the Mirage Stalio. Hey, Mirage Stalio, how you doing? Yes, I'll take the Lost Twin. Thank you very much. This deck might be too slow for how fast the game has become, but that's the wrong... You're supposed to put the other one back. That's fine. We have frogs. Okay, special to Foxy. Foxy no effect because that's on special. There's Sunlight Wolf. If a monster is normal summoned to the points, you can grab a fire monster from grave. Okay, then we're gonna jack. How often of a prison deck can you make? Incredibly bad, yes. We can make a hell prison deck if we wanted. That would be doable. What are we linking on to? Oh, we're just going to Helio? Sure. Nah, the actual prison that the deck would be like a skill drain deck. In my mind. Okay, we're taking half our life total, that's fine. Okay. Okay, summoning only noises. Here we go. There they are. The toad is real. That's the name of the card, yes. I have 2 points of disruption here, and I need to choose when I want to fire them both very carefully. Absolutely not. Thank you very much. Alright. I have chosen my interaction point. Okay, so Spinny comes back. They can overlay their Spinny and their Gazelle. For Mirage Stalio, but they can't really do anything with Mirage Stalio. It's alone. I can negate it. God, they will rage and roar down here. Damn, that's a pain in the ass. Rage is a counter trap that recurs if they ever reincarnation summon, which is the thing that Field Spell lets them do. That's what they were probably trying to do with Heat Leo and failed. Basically, this Field Spell lets you resummon the same name. There's Mirage Stalio. 2000 attack. This is where I have to do this. Effect activation. Send Frog. Did they finally get me? Oh my god. So, Ghost Bell counters anything that moves anything out of the graveyard. You might be wondering, I just sacked to negate a thing. What does that have to do with my frog? The frog will steal the card from the grave and set it after the destruction. Alright. I'm not dead yet. Have I spinning? I got a 150. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to be playing something like that. Okay. Do they have 50 damage? Do you seriously not have 50 damage for me? No. Okay. We got bling. Anyway. Okay. Feels like this deck has some problem, like has some specific lineup issues against some of the decks we're running into up here at Plant. I'm trying to think how we want to change that as far as like deck construction goes. I think first one thing I would want would be some actual card draw in the deck. Probably a Pot of Desires or 2 or 3. There's certainly some extra deck upgrades to be had, but we have trouble like getting the board presence in the first place. Yeah, I feel like we just need some sort of maybe I need to go more proactively into Animal Cards because we need the tutoring to be able to or not Animal Cards, Opabinia. These Opabinia tutors every turn, and that lets me keep this advantage going in order to kind of one-for-one my opponent to the end of the game. Consistency doesn't seem to be the thing I'm missing. It's more like if I'm one-for-oneing, I'm behind because everything my opponent's doing is +1 on specific points. So going for these pinpoint negations leaves me out of cards. Anyway, the thing I'm happy about is that this deck is actually reasonably cheap with the entire spell trap lineup being rares, and then the ultras being cards I already wanted anyway. Ash Blossom, Maxi, Nibiru. I was already making those. So there's only 5 supers that I put in this. So as far as a cheap deck goes, this is a real cheapie. This one's real nice on that level. Oh, Dan, I completely missed the host in the middle of that long game. Oh, I am getting let's quick Nomad mentioned kind of seeing a more proactive deck. A quick throw Oz out there for a game. I think if I lose like 1 or 2 more in a row, I get knocked out of platinum. The car. I want to go first. We're fine going second, but I'd rather go first with this. I'd rather like play tin can pass. Okay, this thing's fine. I just need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. I like how much interaction we've got. Let's go. E-Telly first. Okay. Pendulum seems like a wildly different access. How was it received? You either loved it or hated it. I want to say 80% plus we're on the hate side. It's a fucked up mechanic. Getting Ash Blossom there kind of cut us off of our main plays. It's a bit of annoyance. We have a couple negates on them, but we need to draw live. Huh. Yeah, what Vivi says is true. Pendulum warped the game so much they literally changed the rules to nerf Pendulum and never change them back. Are these Cosmo cards based on anything? Yes. They are based on a combination of Star Wars and The Wizard of Oz. Like, for real. It's the card. What I wanted to do was emergency teleport to grab Dorothy/Luke, Farm Girl. Links are the extra monster they made to fix Pendulum DS. Treacherous Trap Hole, I don't care about that. I don't care about any of their Trap Hole nonsense. That can eat the ash. No, it's that Pendulums have to summon at Link Point instead of just going summon 5. Before Links, if they had 5 cards in the extra, they could just go summon all 5 every turn. Pen 5, Pen 5, Pen 5, Pen 5, Pen 5, like... Okay. They also banned, like, literally 20 cards from the archetype. I didn't know the car did blinky lights. Yeah, we flubbed our turn 1 setup and now we're just completely hosed. 3,046. Pass, and then I need to draw into a pilot or I lose. What is this? Okay, so that's 6,000. Can they kill me? No. This is winnable. There's Rafflesia. Can only target it. Send the whole card. Alright, well, there's a pilot. Well, I read everything they've got. Okay, all their stuff can be destroyed by battle or card effects except for this one card. So we'll just give them for 15 and pass. Can you beat over the X-Wing? I don't know if you can beat over a 23. The set card is Gravekeeper's Trap Hole, right? Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, goodbye. want to get a game with this where I actually get the, want to end on a game with this where I actually get to, like, use things in sequence. That's all I need. Gravedigger's Trap Hole versus Cosmo. Help? They designed a card that just negates my main game plan. Okay. As long as they're not Drytron level setups, we're okay. Phantom Spiral? Holy shit, hell yes. Oh, we're Pacifis, baby. You cannot normal summon and infect monsters turn you activate this card, even if it leaves the field. If you normal summon one monster, add a spiral card from the deck. Okay. If opponent's card or effect activates, summon a 2,000 token. Okay. Okay. Normal, my dude. Ah, here we are, Gnome. Humility. All right, hold on. What do they do if I never take an action? Does skill grade affect Cosmos when they're blown up? No. It'll negate the non-targetability of the destroyer and the destruction when it comes in, but nothing else. What if I don't activate your Pacifis? I control a monster, you know. 14 turn clock, let's go. Oh my god. Do you remember the part of Star Wars where we sacrificed C-3PO to summon a Landwalker? You know, the normal Cosmo move, tribute summon. Check this out. I'll banish Pacifis in the city. It will fail to trigger because it's no longer in play. Ooh! Okay. Wait, did they choose not to activate Umi? I banished it. Right. I banished it. Sorry, friend. Anyway, you want to see damage happen? And then Dorothy Luke, for the farm girl, jumped into her TIE fighter? I think this is a Star Destroyer. Not a Super Star Destroyer. What is this one? Might just be a TIE fighter, but it's too big to be a TIE fighter. Anyway, that got to show off the game plan I wanted. It also got to show off an opponent playing a stall game, which I'm actually really excited about, because that was actually really cool. TIE Analog is a card that's not in my deck. Oh yeah, I don't play the Dogfighter. What am I quick do here? So they play Angel Trumpeter, Megalo Smasher. Okay, they actually do play a bunch of things to get them going. 3 pot. I think the Heat Wave is probably a silly effect. I don't think you need to do that. Phantom Spiral. Fists of the Unrivaled Tenyi. Holy shit. Hell yes. It does play to win. Once you have C Stealth Attack in play with the Phantom Spiral token, you actually start getting to go aggressive. And once you're getting aggressive, you also have like Phantom Spiral Battle, which you tutor for whenever you activate Pacifis. You tutor for a Spiral Battle or Final Battle or a Power. You start moving forward. This is a joke. This is a... You don't need this card. Now, this deck looks sweet. Don't know that I'd be playing the Angel Trumpeters. I'd probably be fine playing the Megalo Smashers or the Heat Wave. Probably want more Dino Mischievous because I like that card. But you also want Planet Pathfinders. That's probably what I replace these 3 with, is Planet Pathfinder, because you absolutely need Pacifist for this deck to work or else you lose the game. Like, you have to have it, so any tutors for it are mandatory. No, like Umi or cards named Umi are not limited. Alright, I think that's been enough games for the night. I'm gonna grab myself dinner. But I hope you had fun with both the deck building and the games. Thank you for the host, Dan. Thank you for the host, Doc. Thank you everybody who showed up and followed here for the first time. You know, I'm glad to see y'all here and see some new names in the chat. If you want to stick around and see other things, I do think that 7 Central on weekdays, that's the normal stream time. The upcoming streams we have, there's a new Magic set coming out on Thursday, so you can expect that. We've got the end of Lightning Returns on that day, so Friday will be when we'll be doing it. Wednesday, Lobalata 2. Tuesday, don't know what I'm doing on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, because, like, there's a new Magic set on Thursday, but Tuesday's normally, you know, Magic. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be cards of some sort. Maybe that'll put some Slay the Spire back in the schedule. Who knows? Ognini, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the subs as well today. So, I appreciate everybody being here, having a good time. So, thank you all for joining. Have a good night. Hey, everybody.